Terminator wins this one hands down. No offense to all those Robocop fans, but I think that Robocop wouldn't exist without Terminator, let's be honest. I think Kingsman is a mix of like perfect British comedy mixed with American comedy. For me, both are great action movies, but I think there is a difference in my opinion. There might not be for some, but for me I think better. I'll tell you why. Time to take a look at this or that action movies. Con Air or The Rock?
Oh, nothing makes me sadder than the agent lost his bladder in the airplane.
Hey man, you just fucked up your Ferrari.
For me, both are great action movies, but I think there is a difference in my opinion. There might not be for some, but for me I think Con Air is better. I'll tell you why. Because Con Air, in my opinion, is not only action-packed, it's hilariously funny, and I think that I've watched Con Air more times. And the story of Cameron Poe obviously going through what he does, getting arrested in the manner that he does, then having to sit through to the day of his release, then gets put on a fucking plane, and with a load of other convicts, the convicts end up taking over, and he's in two minds on what to do. And literally does everything to get back to his family. I absolutely love that film. Don't get me wrong, The Rock is a bit of a weird one, and I don't know if it's my kind of film, but I still like it, but I don't have that same connection with it. Yeah, that is also action-packed. That is also funny in places. I think Sean Connery really takes that spotlight off everybody else because he's just that damn fucking good. But, I mean, having that being about nuclear weapons and trying to break into fucking Alcatraz using the only guy that apparently broke out of Alcatraz is a bit of a weird one. But, yeah, I think if I had to pick between the two, I think Con Air wins, in my opinion. Kingsman or Wanted?
Are we going to stand around here all day? Or are we going to fight?
Shut the fuck up!
Man, this one is difficult because I absolutely love both of these films. Love them to bits. I think Kingsman is a mix of like perfect British comedy mixed with American comedy with like Samuel L. Jackson. I think Taron Egerton is fantastic in Kingsman. Colin Firth is as well. I think it's just a perfect dynamic. Michael Caine as well is in it. I think there's just an abundance of actors that bring together into this sort of like spy movie filmed in such a magical, awesome way. The action in that is unparalleled. But saying that, so is Wanted. The fucking way the fight scenes are in Wanted, the way that they can bend bullets and things like that, they're so fucking cool. Two great action movies. I think I prefer Kingsman, The Expendables, or Escape Plan.
Last chance. Take it or leave it.
We want our money now!
Knowing the guard's routine was the next step. 30 seconds into my rec time, my CO took a smoke break.
I'm not a fan of Expendables at all. Not a fan. And Escape Plan is probably one of the weakest Stallone and Schwarzenegger movies. I don't mind Escape Plan though. It's watchable. And that's what we're talking about here. What's the most entertaining out of the two? I've never really got into the Expendables franchise because all it is 80s and 90s movie actors getting together and going, shall we do a bit of action? And there's no real story to them. It is shit. So obviously I am going with Escape Plan. Bad Boys or Ride Along?
Whoops. Damn, man. Watch where you swinging a dead leg. Are you think it's a game? Oh, so nice. Oh, shit.
Got a little bit of kick to it.
I think Bad Boys is really funny, it's action-packed, and to be fair, I've watched that one least out of the two, which might surprise you because Bad Boys has actually been out more, has actually been out longer than what Ride Along has. But with Ride Along, I just think I love the comedy involved. I do love that Ice Cube, Kevin Hart bond that they have of literally Kevin Hart basically getting bullied every 2 minutes in a nice comedic fashion. And I think Ice Cube being his brother-in-law and Kevin Hart's character wants to marry his girlfriend, his sister. I think that was a cool kind of dynamic. For me, I just think there's more mystery element towards things in Ride Along, and that's why I would lean more to Ride Along, but there's not much in between these two films. The Terminator or Robocop?
I'll be back.
You have the right to remain silent.
Two 80s robot-based movies, and I think Terminator wins this one hands down. No offense to all those Robocop fans, but I think that Robocop wouldn't exist without Terminator, let's be honest. The influence that Terminator brings is otherworldly. And that boosted more robot films after that, on the back of that, than anything else could have imagined. And whether Terminator 1 or Terminator 2 is better, who cares at this moment in time? That might be for a different this or that, because trust me now, that will be a this or that in the future. But if we're just talking about the first Terminator, I still think it's levels above what Robocop brings. Because I think for that time period in the 80s, I just think this was like a new kind of real action movie, which felt like, is this like a horror? Is this an action film? Because you're sort of scared of what this Terminator character is. Maybe it's because you're scared of what the future could possibly be of these robot killers, walking the streets, you know what I mean? And I just think it just defined a new generation of cinema. I don't think there's anything else that comes even remotely close. However, do let us know down in the comments down below, do you agree or do you disagree with some of this or that? Get in the comments down below, because we really want to hear what you guys think. And if you haven't yet seen our this or that Jim Carrey movies yet, then you need to go and check that out by clicking on screen now.